Hi guys, Philip Chesney here from English Interviews. Are you getting ready for your next phone interview or phone screen? Check out these tips today so that you can ace your next interview. For our first tip of the day, pregame. Don't leave this interview to chance. Practice for it, record it, be ready for it. Make sure you can tighten up those areas that need improvement before you go in for that interview or have that phone call. Number 2, do your homework. Make sure you understand what the company does. Look up their mission, look up their values, look them up in the newspaper. Really understand what they do and understand the job description. More importantly, try to connect your professional experience with the job description. That's going to be very important and vital in this case. Know your own resume. I know this sounds a little bit lame, a little bit stupid and obvious, but make sure you know it because they will ask you questions about what you did in this case. How did you react here? So remember, even keep it next to you. So if you need to quickly look at what you wrote, you're going to have it right there at your fingertips. Number 4, get ready for the call. Make sure you have the time, the date, and with whom you're going to speak with. This is very, very important. You cannot afford to screw this up here. Number 5, the environment. Make sure you go to a room that's quiet. No dogs barking, no cats meowing, no babies crying. It's just you, the room, and the interviewer on the phone. Also, if you're going to use a cell phone, make sure that you're in an area with good coverage and that you have battery life. Very important. You don't want these calls dropping in the middle of the interview. If possible, try using a landline. Normally, you don't really encounter these problems. Remember, you want to give a first and positive first impression to the interviewer. Also, remember, the call is not always scheduled. So, when you answer the phone, make sure you're happy. You're a happy person. Oh, hello? Yes, this is Philip. How may I help you? Be polite on the phone because once again, you want to give a strong first impression of who you are. So, if you're picking up the phone all angry and grumpy, that's not going to give a great first impression. So, be happy about it. Now for some do's and don'ts. I know this first one is obvious, but don't chew gum, don't eat, and don't drink alcohol during the phone call. Not a very good way to do it. This will irritate the interviewer because they can hear all of that over the phone. Make sure you do have a glass of water ready on the table because sometimes these phone interviews are a little bit long and you might need that water. For our next one, try standing up and try smiling. Believe it or not, the interviewer can really tell if you're happy because your voice really emits this over the phone. So don't sit down, don't be all slouched over. Talk standing up and smiling. Also remember, don't speak too fast. Don't use slang. Remember, speak slowly and try to enunciate your words. Also, if you need to think about something, if you're asked a question that you're not sure about or you need a few seconds to ponder and think over, not a problem. The interviewer will wait for you to collect your thoughts and then give a good answer. They don't want you to have everything right there ready to say because you may have just memorized something. That's not what's important. They want you to try to give your best answer. Also, use Mr., Mrs., and Miss and the person's last name unless they tell you, no, please call me John or please call me Samantha. So use formality. Make sure you listen to the conversation. Don't be a conversation dominator. And for our last one here, remember, your main goal is to get that phone call again, inviting you for a second interview that's a live, face-to-face one at the company. So that's your goal. Put these tips in practice and get ready to shine in your next phone interview. I hope that you've liked the short tip of the day and that you'll be able to put it into practice. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and feel free to share it with your friends who are on the job hunt. Until next Tuesday.